doesn't make any sense.
No, of course not.
The bone structure is so different, and people that deny that are crazy.
I know. That is silly, man.
She's not good. No, she's not good.
She's not a good fighter.
No, she's just strong.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing, you don't look at her and think like, oh, she fights like Chris Cyborg, or she's not that unbelievably talented.
Right.
She's just physically way
Super
different.
strong.
Of course, different, but what woman do you know who's content creator, YouTuber, singer, whatever, who's like, I want to get in the ring and fight her?
Podcast host Joe Rogan reacted strongly after Claressa Shields challenged Rolando Romero. Rogan stressed that men and women are built differently, which is why combat sports are separated in the first place.
That to say that like you can't bring that up, that's offensive, is ridiculous to me.
Well, especially when it comes to fighting.
Yeah, man.
That was the big one. And that was where I really understood like how bizarre and
the
how
defense is
cult,
for that.
Yeah, how cult-like this ideology is.
I'd like to see you transition to a woman and fight women.
It'd be a lot of fun.
To have what, 12 murder charges? That would be the.
However, Shields pushed back, claiming Romero lacks the technical skills to beat her. She argued that he relies too much on raw power and not enough on strategy, technique, and ring IQ.
Thurman is not that great of a boxer. Is he strong?
Yes.
Yes. But what else? I'm a woman, but I'm bigger. I'm longer. I got better skill.
Romero responded confidently, saying he could fight Shields at any weight without needing to adjust divisions. He believes his natural strength and punching power would still be enough to handle the challenge.
Hitting people, right? Claressa has been out here saying she could beat you in a fight. Now, I know you say you don't hit women. But I mean, you can spar with her. Maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
She'll beat you. She'll beat you?
Yeah, it's better than me.
She's got skill. She's the quad, right?
Yeah, skill, pay the bill, she has good blow, yada, 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 all that stuff. She'll beat you.
She'll beat you? If you were to fight, what weight would you fight her at? Every weight? Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, Shields has boldly stated that she belongs among boxing's all-time greats, saying only Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather Jr. rank above her.
Me personally, that I am one of the best boxers in the world, male or female. I think it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, me. That's it. But you know what? I will say that I think that I'm so good that I'm hard on myself because I should be knocking these girls out. If I can go on there and win unanimous decisions, I'm always asking myself after the fight, why didn't you get the knockout? How come didn't the knockout come? So for me, that's what I'm working on. So I got all the skills and the power and everything. I just have to figure it out and put it all together. And I've been fighting some of the toughest competition ever since I've been.
She often points to her achievements, undisputed titles, and Olympic gold medals, as proof that she is one of the best fighters in boxing history.
I'm 3-time undisputed champ. 2 times at 160 means everything to me. People always say, Claressa, you're the self-proclaimed GOAT. No, I'm not. I can be any female boxer you put in front of me. Rather she's a big puncher, faster, slicker, taller, whatever you want to say. I can adapt and I can win and I can bite down when it gets hard against anybody. So I am the greatest woman of all time. And if nobody believed me when I said it back then, they gotta believe me now because Savannah Marshall hits like a damn.
Shields also shared training footage where she sparred with a male opponent and appeared to dominate, using it as evidence that she can compete with men in the ring.
Keep your hand up. Hand to right back.
Critics argue that if Shields doesn't regularly score knockouts against female opponents, beating a male fighter would be significantly more difficult due to natural differences in strength and power.
If you can't knock out women, what makes you think you can knock out a man? And in particular, a man at that size and a man that has the reputation that he has, and he's a heavy-handed.
Some fans have even suggested she might compete with smaller, technical fighters like Shakur Stevenson, whose style relies more on speed and defense than knockout power. However, they still believe someone like Romero would be a completely different challenge.
Shakur Stevenson, he's not a heavy-handed guy, and he's a smaller guy. Yeah, she could probably beat Shakur Stevenson. I doubt that, but it would be competitive. How about that? That's the best I can give you. It would be competitive, but I would still have Shakur Stevenson wiping the floor with.
In the past, Shields was reportedly dropped by a male sparring partner during training. Critics often point to that moment as evidence of the physical gap between male and female fighters. Shields later responded, claiming the incident was unfair. She alleged that the sparring partner removed padding from his gloves, making the punch more dangerous than normal.
The guy I sparred, he's like a little Russian hater. He took the padding out of his gloves. I had whooped ass on a Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. But he caught me, but he didn't have no padding in his gloves. He know exactly who he is.
Romero added another layer to the story, claiming Shields later thanked him after he knocked out that same fighter in his professional career.
Probably should call out Michaela, she could call out Katie Taylor. Like, why is she calling out Rolly?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, but she also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight. And then I brought up the story of when I first met her, and she got defensive.
Did she ever try to apologize over the first meeting or explain?
She never apologized for it specifically, but I got so much. I'm a very forgiving person. I've already forgiven her long ago.
Fellow champion Alicia Baumgardner weighed in, saying the situation highlights the real power difference between men and women in boxing. She emphasized that physical strength and punching power cannot be ignored.
That video, you see her take a really hard shot, go down. Obviously, you're a boxer, you're a fighter. That's what you do. You take shots, you give shots. But from a man to a woman, I think that's where people feel a little.
So this is what I think.
Please, yeah.
These two both agree to spar each other. So that's one thing. Both parties agree. Clarissa's sparring a man at the end of the day. As much as she talks about, I want to fight a man, I'm going to beat a man up, you still have to respect a man and his man's power. Period. I don't care. And because you are in the ring with a man and they may be a little better than you, it'll just look like Claressa got caught and got dropped. That's it. And I don't think there was any vicious intent behind it. These two were just sparring. Claressa got caught. She got back up. And again, Claressa's going to feel some type of way and say, hey, them gloves, the padding was out of them. Maybe she was embarrassed, and maybe that's why she said what she said. But them two agree to spar.
Former world champion Sean Porter also responded, saying that talking about fighting male boxers is much easier than actually doing it. While he respects Shields, he believes the level in men's boxing is completely different.
That, you know, she's made it to the point that she's made it to. That is remarkable. That is very, very respectful. I think every fighter in the world, whether you're a man, woman, whatever, you should respect the things that she's done.
Right.
There's a lot that goes into it, and it's one of those things that, you know, things are easier said than done.
So that brings me to my next question, because I asked her, I was like, look, I go, there's an obvious power and strength differential. Like she is dominant, you know, in the women's division, but the strength and the power between the top women and the top men is a big deal. She said she's not worried about the strength and power because she said it's about movement, it's about setting traps, it's about sticking and moving, all that stuff. Does she have a point there?
Yeah, she definitely has a point there. Styles make fights. That's a common saying in boxing, and that's 100% true. But along with that, she has the thing that I don't think realizes is that, you know, whatever top boxer she's been in the ring with, I'm sure that top boxer was, you know, took his foot off the gas pedal. And any fighter that isn't at that level is really defending himself.
Porter explained that sparring with men in the gym is not the same as facing elite male professionals in real fights. The intensity, speed, and physicality are on another level.
He's not on her level.
Right.
And so, you know, and here's the thing. You put Claressa Shields in the ring with a fighter at her weight class, at her same level, and she's going to be outmatched. From the physical standpoint, I think that is an animal that she's not really prepared for. I think that there are fighters that she could beat, but no one at her level in men's professional boxing. It's just a different.
He also made it clear he wouldn't step into the ring with Shields, even in an exhibition, suggesting that if she truly wanted to test herself, she would need to work her way up through the male ranks.
Ever consider doing like a 3-round exhibition with the Claressa Shields, or is that something you would never even consider?
I honestly wouldn't consider that. I don't think that I don't have anything to prove. I think if she's got something to prove, she's got something else to prove against someone else. And let me reel it all the way back in again and say it again. I have tons of respect for her and the things that she's done. But speaking for myself, I know that when you get in the ring with me, there's a lot more that you have to prepare for than what your eyes see, and what in a lot of ways what your mind could imagine. And you know, that's just one of those things that, you know, is, you know, you have to be there you have to actually live it out in order to really understand that. And that's not something that I intend to live out with.
Despite the criticism, Joe Rogan has also praised Shields in the past, calling her one of the most influential figures in women's boxing and acknowledging her impact beyond the sport.
Accomplished incredible things. Like, for people that don't know, you won the Olympic gold medalist at 17, and then you won it again 4 years later.
Yep, 2-time.
The only American boxer ever. I think, like, only another sport. Like, no boxer's ever done that, right? In America.
No, not from America. Just me.
And I mean, you've gone multiple weight classes, and now you're considering fighting in MMA. I mean, you kind of cleared out boxing in a lot of ways.
It's always something more to be accomplished in boxing, but I'm venturing off into MMA because I really want to see, am I as great as I think I am? And I think I am. So I'm excited to be fighting with the PFL later on this year, and just taking it from there.
Rogan even noted that Shields' dedication could allow her to succeed in other combat sports. He highlighted her training at Jackson Wink MMA Gym and her willingness to evolve as an athlete.
When someone is as good as you are at boxing, you could basically do anything you want in life. You just have to put the same amount of focus that you put on boxing to whatever it is that you apply yourself to. You know, it's rare human beings that can do what you've been able to do. It's a rare person.
5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
There you go.
So in MMA, I'm not coming over like, hey, I'm in boxing, I'm box all you girls up. It's like, I'm at Jackson Wing Gym, you know, with Coach Jackson.
I've seen you kick the bag. I've seen you throw kicks. I was very impressed. I can't believe you're already that good. It's real. I was like, well, maybe you were throwing high kicks.
Yeah. I didn't know my leg can go up that high, so they showed me the technique up, and I was like, whoa, this shit's insane.
Shields has also reacted to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s return to boxing, saying she respects his legacy but prefers real competitive fights over exhibitions.
Listen, there's another, you're the GOAT, and we're talking about the GOAT right now, you know, Mayweather. He's taking all these exhibition fights. Is this a bad look for like the legacy? What do you think about all that?
I love Floyd Mayweather, and I want him to stay retired because they always saying, oh, every dog has his day, and they're like, well, that dog hasn't had his day, and he gives me the confidence to me not ever have my day to go undefeated and retire when I want to. So seeing him come back, I'm just like, I'm kind of like 50-50 with it because I support him no matter what, but I just want him to just stay retired, stay Money Mayweather, just stay perfect, you know what I mean?
Pacquiao, Tyson, like, Is it exciting at least? Are you checking like, yo, is that like, yo, checking on them?
About Mayweather fights, he bring the crowds out. So,
right.
I mean, it's all exciting, but I just want him to stay perfect.
She made it clear she has no interest in fighting Mayweather, even in an exhibition, as her focus is on building her own legacy through meaningful, sanctioned bouts.
I gotta ask you this. The GOAT versus the GOAT. He's taking these exhibition fights. Would you ever do an exhibition fight? And
fight who?
The GOAT. I mean, the two,
Floyd?
you and Floyd. I mean, you got.
Me, I would love to learn from Floyd, but I would never get inside the ring and actually like have a fight against him. Like that's my dog. Like I love him, I respect him, and that's not something that I'm interested in.
Right.
And also too, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it, which is fine with me because I don't think that we should do that. For what? He's the GOAT. I'm the GOAT, and I am a Team Mayweather fan. He calls me the female TBE, the best ever. So I'm the female TBE.
So that's
TBE.
You just wouldn't do it because on GP.
That's not something I ever even thought about. Like my respect. Like would I spar him? I'll spar any man. Like him, Terrence, Shakur, Rolly, whoever. I'll spar against any man because I spar men on a day-to-day basis during my fights. But like an actual exhibition fight, like that don't even make sense. I don't know. I've never heard of that before.
She made it clear she has no interest in fighting Mayweather, even in an exhibition, as her focus is on building her own legacy through meaningful, sanctioned bouts.
Now that that's no went on, I see people talking about what I said that I would beat Rolly in a fight. I ain't say I'd knock him out. I said I'd beat him in a boxing match, right? People getting their pennies or their draws in the knot. Calm down. Calm down. My confidence is for me. That's what I have for me. It's not to offend you. Don't get offended by me believing in me. I'm not gonna get offended by you believing in you.
Do you think Claressa Shields could ever beat a male professional boxer with enough training? Or is this debate purely hypothetical?